think the show was great.
I think it went really
Yes.
well, yeah.
It's really fun.
This is my biggest role that I've done. I'm really excited to finally have something like this on my resume and to be doing it with Costis at such a nice company. I mean, I'm a little intimidated by his handsomeness, but we've been able to work through it.
No, I'm a big teddy bear. This is a company debut and a role debut for me as well. But I'm used to usually singing more of the romantic leads, like Adam is in singing Ruggiero. So I kind of relish the opportunity to do a little comedy once in a while. So it's very fun for me. Sometimes you got to move around and be a little more physical, you know. So for me, like, you know, just being able to do all of that and then check in with the maestro or on the monitor in the pit.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I love it.
Yeah, it's really fun. The physical comedy is just a treat to be able to do. It's all about timing, you know. Sometimes it just feels like dancing. It's really fun. I went to Florida State in Tallahassee, Florida, and then I went to Westminster Choir College up in New Jersey. Right now, Mosher studio artist, and coming to the end of the season now, and yeah.
How far back were you going? Oh gosh, that is way far back. I went to Catholic school for 12 years, so I was in choir all the time. But when Danny, the old comedian and TV show, Danny Thomas passed away, we ended up having our choir picked out of a bunch of other Catholic school choirs to go and sing for a televised memorial shindig for him on NBC. So we sang a choral version of Danny Boy for him, to memorialize him. And that's kind of where it all started when I was about, third grade. And I went to University of California, Irvine, majored in vocal performance there, got my bachelor's, and then decided I wanted to sing and sang some outreach companies, singing abridged opera for little kids and stuff at their schools. It was a traveling show. It was very fun. Little chorus at LA Opera, and then I met Costis, and I auditioned for him, and I was at Tulsa Opera Young Artist for a couple of years. Then went to San Jose with a resident company there, and I was a resident artist tenor for them for 2 years. And I've been freelance for the last two and a half years. So I've sung all around the Bay Area, which is where I presently live, but I'm a born and raised Southern California kid from LA. For a Puccini opera, it's rather odd. I mean, the history of this piece is cluttered with irregularities for Puccini, but it's mostly reflected in the music because this was his one and only attempt at writing an operetta. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of Puccini in it. You could hear a bit of Butterfly in it. You could hear more.
Some Bohème.
Yes, some Bohème in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But being constantly in 3/4 keeps you on your toes.
She's a little bit Dolly Parton, who is one of my favorite people, a little bit Tasmanian Devil, and a lot of me, actually. Like, can be incredibly silly sometimes. So I've had a lot of fun doing her, just coming up with different ideas, and she's kind of one of those characters where anything goes. You know, you can try out anything, and Tara's been wonderful with letting us be really creative and try out different ideas.
You want the backhand or the forehand?
Okay, ready? T-sprezzo!
There you go.
Would love if you would join us for La Rondine this Friday and Sunday here at the Granada Theater.
I agree with that. April 28th and 30th, 7:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. matinee Sunday.
Mm-hmm.